dancing behind movie scenes, behind the movie scenes. Sarani, she's the one that keeps the dream alive, from the morning past the evening to the end of the life. These are India's new electric express trains, and they are designed to go much faster than they do at the moment, but the rail network is being upgraded to accommodate the speed that these trains are capable of. We were going to travel executive class, but we changed our booking and our travel dates, so we could only go, I think it's AC chair class. Yes, AC chair class. It wasn't much of a step down. There was still plenty of legroom. It was really comfortable. One of the things I couldn't get over was the wonderful food that was served on the train. Now in the UK, you're looking at packaged cooked chill stuff. But in India, no, they are bringing curries and dal and rice, and it was just lovely food as all part of the ticket price, and I really enjoyed my Vande Bharat. Well done, India. It's a great service and really comfortable, and I can thoroughly recommend the Vande Bharat. So we arrived at Howrah Station, and I took this footage which had a local train, one of the old-fashioned diesel-hauled local Indian trains, on the platform opposite the Vande Bharat where we'd come in. So you can see the contrast between the old trains and the up-to-date Vande Bharat. It's quite a contrast. It's wonderful. While we were in Kolkata, we stayed with my brother-in-law, who has always made us so welcome. And we were determined that we were going to get a couple of restaurants in that we've enjoyed in the past. So the first one we went to was an evening meal at barbecue Indo-Chinese restaurant on Park Street. Now this is one of my absolute favourite restaurants on the entire planet. I love it. Wonderful Indo-Chinese cuisine, and we had a whole variety of dishes. As always, the food was delicious, beautifully served, wonderful surroundings. It was busy.
Well, one is here at Barbecue on Park Street. As a long-time resident of Kolkata, having overstayed my welcome after the demise of the Raj, this is one of my main hostelries that I attend. I can thoroughly recommend it to everybody, along with the Tollygunge Club, also a splendid institution, the Kolkata Cricket Club and the Kolkata Rangers Cricket Club, other venues that I can thoroughly recommend.
We walked along the street from Park Street to get to the car, and it's sort of like 10 o'clock at night. What I couldn't get over as an Englishman was that it was the first week of February, and I was walking along the street in a t-shirt as if it was a warm summer day in England. And this kept coming to me, that it was such a contrast to the dull, dark weather in the UK, which we'd been enduring all through the winter months. To go and see the bright sunlight and feel the warmth on your skin. Now, one of the things I wanted to capture on film while I was in India was the preparation of masala chai, because it is always so good when you drink chai at home in Indian houses. It's just amazing. And so Salome kindly showed me how she makes it for my brother-in-law. And this footage gives you an idea of how it works. I was fascinated to see her doing it, and the chai was just next level good.
Here we go.
Chapati.
Just catch it changing colour now. Fantastic. And then in goes Dutta. Dud garam ache? There's the secret, Shibu. Chiquita. Aerating it. Whoa, look. Beautiful.
Vayo.
Where we done?
Done.
You go chalo.
Wow.
You do. Eh. Kau ni apa raja lagi?
The other restaurant we visited was Mainland China, which is located on the Gurusaday Dutta Road, which I think is in Ballygunge. This is again is a restaurant we've been to before, and the food and the ambience is lovely. They've got valet parking. Their whole decor and style is wonderful. What really impressed me was the day before we visited, we couldn't decide whether we wanted to go for an evening meal or the lunchtime buffet. So my brother-in-law rang the restaurant up, and the guy at the restaurant was quite happy to talk extensively of what was on the buffet and how it contrasted with the a la carte menu in the evenings. We decided to go for the lunchtime buffet, and I'm so glad we did. It was incredible. Every single aspect of it was superb, including the choice of cakes at the end. And well, Indian cake is next level. There's just no cake like Indian cake. If you haven't tasted the Indian sponge and cream cake, you haven't lived. It's next level. The other thing we treated ourselves to after the meal was a shot of VAT 69 whiskey. Now, VAT 69 whiskey is something you used to see in the UK. My dad used to drink it back in the 1960s, but I don't remember seeing it here for years. But in India, it's very much a brand, and it's a lovely whiskey, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. So from mainland China, it was back to the airport for our evening flight to the UK. So once again, we flew Emirates. We flew from Kolkata to Dubai, very brief layover in Dubai, and then back to Heathrow, to the cold, damp weather that were awaiting us after the wonderful warmth of India. So that was another trip to India. It reminded me of just how much I love the place and how at home I feel there. It's a wonderful country, buzzing with activity and enterprise and friendliness. I'm always treated with such respect and good manners and downright friendliness by the Indian people. So thank you everyone in India, and We'll see you all again soon.
There's dancing behind movie scenes, behind the movie scenes. Sarani, she's the one that keeps the dream alive, from the morning past the evening to the end of the life. Brimful of Asher